my run through of Super Mario 3. This video I'll be doing World 2. I'll be playing through every level. The times for each level will be in the description. I'll try to get every secret, or at least most of the secrets in every level, at least everything I can remember. I was actually, this is actually the second time I've done this. Oh crap, I might die already. Now I have to go back and get the power up. I was going to skip this power up. Let's see. Yeah, I was actually, this is actually the second time. I was actually having an amazing run through, but I messed up the video. Luckily, I had saved the game state at the beginning of World 2, so I can at least go back. But actually, I had played up through World 5, and I only died once in World 3. I need a leaf. I think there's a leaf. There's a leaf over here. So, it was a great run through, but the video was messed up, so I have to do a do-over. And, so I hope I do as well this time. I feel like I missed some things in World 4 though, so at least having the chance to go back and get the things I missed kind of makes up for it. Alright, so this is just level 1 of World 2. It's pretty straight. World 2 is a pretty straightforward world. It's not that much tougher than World 1. And there's a couple of cool things to get, including a white toad house with a ship anchor, warp whistle, and you know, there's several unique levels. So this is almost the end of level 1. The only last thing to do would be to go down this pipe and get this P-switch. And collect, I think, 8 coins up here. Not a huge reward, but it is what it is. Alright, and there's level 1. Alright, now on to level 2. In this level there's a chance to get the white toad house. To do that though, you have to get every single last coin in the level. I actually think you're allowed to miss one, but you want to try to not miss any when you're trying to get these white toad houses. So let's see here. First, it's easiest to do this in 2 steps. There's a 1-up somewhere around here. There it is. And because this moving platform comes back. So, oh no. It's so much easier to do when you're Raccoon Mario. Let's see if I can do this. Alright. Run, jump, get the coins. Oh, I got it. Ha! Yeah, you gotta kind of jump on that turtle shell to get those coins if you're not the Raccoon Mario. If you're Raccoon Mario, you can just kind of jump and just float over with your tail, but because you don't really have enough time to actually raid the platform over to get those last 4 coins. So I found the shop of strange and wonderful things. He gives us a ship anchor. In the even numbered worlds, we get the ship anchor. In the odd numbered worlds, we get the P-wing and the white toad houses. The P-wing being one of the most useful power-ups in the game. The ship anchor probably being one of the least useful power-ups in the game, if you ask me. But it's still a rare item and still fun to get. What the ship anchor does is if you use it before you go to the end of the level airships, if you die on the airship, it prevents the airship from flying around the world. So if there's a level you skipped or something like that, with like say the cloud, or like there's like a fortress in the way or something, and you don't want the airship to fly behind it, you can use the anchor to keep it still. Alright, so when I was a kid playing this game, I only had a few, my parents wouldn't let me play, like, they only let me play a little while for each day. And this is, I swear, this is the first level I got stuck on for like multiple days in a row. Because I played up to this level, and I couldn't figure out how to get past this part. There are a couple things, oh damn, maybe I still can't figure out how to get past this part. There are still a couple things in this fortress that I couldn't figure out, like For it took me the longest time to figure out that these ghosts don't chase you if you look at them. But when I got to this room in particular, as soon as I got through the door, I would start running. I would usually only have a couple of lives left. I would try to run. I would never be able to get through the spikes because I would never wait for them to go back up. And I was just so frustrated, like, how am I supposed to get through this room? And then by the time I would only have a few lives left, I would lose my last couple of lives and get a game over. And I swear I was stuck on this level for like 3 days. Because by the time I would get the game over, it was usually like my time limit for video games for the day was almost up as well. Of course, I'm an adult now, so I have unlimited time to play video games if I just want to ignore all my other responsibilities. Alright, that was kind of a joke, but let's see here. But sometimes not really. Actually, I don't play video games that much anymore. I'm mostly just nostalgic for these old games, these old Nintendo games. Mario 3 probably being my favorite Mario ever. I think I might have already ranted about this in my World 1 video, but Mario 3 was just such a great game. And probably my favorite Mario up past Super Mario Sunshine even. And after that, I kind of stopped playing Mario games, but I'm still definitely nostalgic for this old Mario 3. Alright, so this level is keeping with the desert theme. There's lots of pyramids in this level. Not just these ones, but there's a couple of pyramids made out of bricks. In just a second. I was getting all the power-ups. Alright, so if you go over here, there's these pyramids made out of bricks. And the thing to do is not get hit by these guys. Oh, there it is. But there's these hidden blocks in the sky. And you can use them to jump up here and get stuff, so let's try to do that. If I can stop falling down for a split second, that would be nice. Alright, getting close. Alright, so we got all the hidden blocks, and let's collect these coins, and then there's a P-switch right here. Now Mario 3, the levels are short, just due to the limitations of the Nintendo system. Like, the levels couldn't be that long, but they are packed full of stuff for what they are. There's one up right there. This turtle is trapped in the blocks. Let's see if we can free him. Close. I wonder what will happen if he runs into that. Alright, so we set the turtle free, which is nice. We're a nice guy, Mario, I guess, this playthrough. Although it's still fun to stomp on those jumping bricky things, because those things like to hit me. And the thrills were a little bit cheaper back then. You didn't have much stuff in games like this where you could just just trigger these huge chain reactions. So it was always fun just to kick the turtle shell and watch it break all the bricks for you. There's coins and all these bricks. That brick now there has coins in it too. I feel like I'll probably die if I try to get it, so I'll just leave it behind. Alright, let's see if we can get to collect a star. 2 stars, alright. They weren't messing around when they made this desert. Look at all the pyramids everywhere, look at the dancing palm trees, the oases, and you even have this Quicksand level with this angry sun. And this is kind of a unique level because it has this tornado thing, and it's the only level with this tornado thing. Kind of carries you around. I'll just let go of the turtle shell because it'll probably come back to life while I'm holding it. So you gotta kind of jump through it, and this is really the only level. The turtle's back. This is kind of the only level with the tornado. And if you just kind of jump through it, then the sun comes down and attacks you, which is kind of a unique enemy. Of course, if the actual sun came down and attacked the Earth, it would end all life in a split second, so that's probably not the actual sun. Especially considering that we killed it and it's still light out. That was probably just an imposter sun put there by Bowser to fool us. But yeah, this sun actually comes back in a level in World 8, and it's much harder to avoid in that level. But it was always this was always a cool level just because of that those unique elements, the tornado and the sun. All right, so let's defeat the hammer brother, and he gives us a hammer. And you can use this hammer to break the block to the right here and get the final warp whistle. Alright, so we have the raccoon leaf. Now there's plenty of leaves in this level, so if you don't have the raccoon leaf, you can get one. They're kind of tricky to get, but once you do get the raccoon leaf, you can fly up here. And there's this area that takes you through the level with a lot of coins, so let's try to get those. Try not to get hit by this fish. This fish will hit you if you let it. And then, if you can, try to get all these coins. Or as many as you can. Missed a couple. Oh well. I'm not going to get all these coins, so I'm just going to get a lot of them. And gather these ones up here. Stomp on the turtle. There's a P-switch in this block. Let's gather these up. Oops, I accidentally hit a brick. I hit 2 bricks. I am wasting coins. That's alright. And then there's a few coins over here and stuff. So, you know, a lot of coins in this level. Oh no. Oh well, at least I still got the star. I was not expecting that guy to be there. I totally forgot about that guy. And he took me by surprise, damn it. Alright, level 5. Ooh, I should have gotten the warp whistle. Oh well, I'll get that after. Now, there's actually a power-up in those blocks, but I'll probably just get hit trying to get it, so I'll leave it be. I can actually kind of get around that guy from Small Mario, but not Big Mario. Now, if you stand here and wait long enough, the guy will actually break out of his chain and jump out at you, but you have to wait till, like, the time in the level is almost up. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to feel like I should have actually used this turtle to break this block right here, because I want the leaf in this block right there. Alright. Those things are so random, and they just lunge out at you so fast. They're hard to avoid if you go near them, so I'll just stay away from them when I can. Although in World 5 you gotta kind of go near them to get a secret area in that world. Oh jeez. I'm just getting hit everywhere. I need to sharpen up. I want to have a good run. Let's climb up this vine. There's a pipe over here. Alright. And let's see here. There's a P-switch. If I can get up there. Alright, there we are. Gotta love that classic music. I'm not sure how well I'm getting it through with my amazing singing voice, but you know. I'm not a professional video game commentator or anything, so I'm just trying to make commentary that's not too cringy as I play through this. Alright, let's trying and failing probably. Alright, so let's break this block and go get this warp whistle. There's an oasis in the shape of a 3. Probably stands for something 3. I wonder what it could be. Oh, I felt like I should have jumped on that guy right there. Alright, so there's the final warp whistle in the game. At this point we can go anywhere in the game that we want to. Actually, it will take us straight to World 5 if we use it. But, I'm going to play through every level. Here's a toad house, and the toad house gives you a frog suit, which helps you swim around, which is useful because the next world is the water world, and being able to swim around is useful. Alright, so let's go through the pyramid level. This time we're inside an actual pyramid. Let's see here. playing this game growing up, World 3 kind of marked the point in this game where kind of a turning point in this game where the levels started to get a lot more difficult. Worlds 1 and 2 were always just kind of, it's fun to play through, but not too hard. But this level used to give me trouble as a kid, especially if I wasn't Raccoon Mario. If I was just Big Mario, I didn't have any Raccoon leaves left. It was hard to get through this level just because I had a hard time carrying those turtle shells around, or beetle shells rather, around and what am I trying to say? I had a hard time carrying the beetle shells around and breaking my way through the brick walls in this level. And also there are these beetles on the ceilings that used to scare me because they would jump down and always hit me. There's actually one of those right when I get out of this pipe. There's like one of those right there. Yeah, I was getting nervous coming to this part because there's this beetle on the ceiling that just jumps down, and that thing used to always hit me. Rather easy to avoid now, but for some reason, I was very young, so some things they would just scare me. That's all I'm just trying to say. It would just scare me. All right, so stomp on the hammer, brother. Try to get the 3rd star. There we are. All right, so doing so good so far. And finally, the last thing to do in this world would be to defeat the boss. So let's go do that. So here we have the king. The king has been transformed into the world's most adorable spider. It actually kind of looks like a centipede or a millipede. I think centipedes are way creepier than spiders. I think spiders are creepy, but centipedes and millipedes are just ugh. I guess the creep factor with bugs for me goes up the more legs they have. I remember one time I went to a zoo and they had a tarantula I could pet. I got very nervous. Even though I knew it was going to bite me, it was just, I couldn't. Oh crap, I almost got hit there. I don't really want the fire flower. Scratch that, yes I do. No, it's too late to get it. But yeah, I got nervous. Call me a wuss, but I am afraid of spiders. So petting the tarantula just made me nervous. It was actually a really cool zoo, though. It actually, you know how in big cities, if you go to a zoo, they'll usually have like a room full of birds you can walk through, and you can walk amongst the birds. This zoo had a room like that, except it was full of lemurs. You could walk amongst a bunch of these lemurs jumping around. They would jump up right next to you and stuff. I remember one time I went to a zoo like that, and and it wasn't in the lemur room, but it was in the bird room, and one of the birds kept following me around. It was like this adorable bird. It was really small and had like this crazy like feather hair kind of sticking out of his head. It was iridescent blue. It was the funniest looking bird, and I would just walk to one end of the room and the other, and it would just follow me around. And my girlfriend at the time just thought it was so funny. Alright, so, let's see here. So the king is back to his normal self. This is a proper king with a nice proper kingly mustache. Like an old British king, I suppose. Actually, I don't know. Did the British kings have the mustaches? Maybe the German kings. I don't know. I don't know which kings had... I don't know what I'm talking about. Sorry. I'm just ranting about stuff I don't know about. Anyway, on that note, that's the end of this video. Next up is World 3. Doing one world per video, so that's the end of this one. And thanks for watching.